Hello there, this is Jesse Coffee. Normally, I wouldn't be doing a video like this unless 4 or 5 years of time had passed. But this, I figured, would be an urgent thing to do. I'm going to revisit my Alliance, Atlantis, and Entertainment One collection for the last time in Entertainment One's life as an independent company, because this is the month in which Lionsgate is supposed to be, closing its deal to acquire the now decrepit Entertainment One from Hasbro. And it's projected that it will close the deal in either on Boxing Day or the day after that. But here's what I have on there anyway. I'm going to start with my Alliance Atlantis things. This is the one from back when it was just Alliance Video. Clerks. Kevin Smith film that I want to see at some point. I want to check out some of Kevin Smith's works. I've heard of that filmmaker. This one comes from Hollywood Video, and based on the location, it appears to be a Hollywood Video rental from Eagle, Idaho. Population 30,376. Salute! As the guys on Hee Haw would say. Here's Tumbleweeds. They ran away from everything but each other. This one, Jenny McTeer, a Golden Globe for Best Actress Drama, I think. It also appears to have made her an Oscar nominee for Best Actress. And this is on Alliance Atlantis proper from 2000. With the cartridge number of 1 out of 1. Apparently there was only one copy of it meant to be pressed one day. Here's Tucker and Chan in the Brett Ratner film, Rush Hour 2. I have the U.S. Release of the first film up there. So here's the Canadian release of the second. I don't have the third film at all. I've never seen any of the Rush Hour movies, so can't comment on what they're like. But, it has some Pizza Hut things in there. Oh, there you go. Oh, the camera was upside down for a minute. And this has them in English and French, because this is a Canadian release. With the cartridge number of 1 out of 49. And to believe the area of text there, this is the Tucker version of Rush Hour 2. Maybe if the movie's any good, I'll think about getting the Chan version of it. One of these days. And now we have, well, this is, I think, one of the biggest franchises of when I was a kid. Though I've never seen any installment of it. This is from the Ocean State Job Lot. It's The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, the first film in the trilogy. All three of them were nominated for the Academy Award for Best Picture, but only the third film won. Which is an interesting fact I'd like to pass along to you. It's got the, I have all three on DVD, so I should know that for a fact. We got ads for the extended edition. Some other Alliance DVDs. Trip to New Zealand. Board game. Some merchandise. Book. Visual companion. Some Lord of the Rings books. Two Towers games. Fan Club watches. And a Burger King coupon. And the same thing repeated in French. Because, Canadian copy. And obviously this was a big release, so this has a very high cartridge number. 1,565 out of 1,579. Here's Virginia's Run, which is the next tape in there. Won the Crystal Heart Award at the Harland Film Festival, apparently. And this is a 2003 release. It's not how you cross the finish line, it's how you run the race. And this tape, from what I noticed, this movie was released direct to video just over 3 years after it already came out on tape in Canada. It was released by MGM in 2005, and this is the original Alliance Atlantis release from 2003. And the cartridge number on the tape is 1 out of 4. And this is the only locally Canadian Alliance Atlantis thing I have on the only Alliance Atlantis tape I have that is of a natively Canadian movie. Spin the Bottle. Another one of another tape from Alliance Atlantis. This is from 2002. And this one is pretty obscure, what I gathered. Cartridge number is just 1 out of 1, just to drive that point home. Here's one I grabbed from living room shelf. Jet Li's Hero. This is from 2004. And the cartridge number 6 out of 10. This is the original Chinese version with English subtitles. And ought to be anyway. Now, here's one that, you didn't notice that piece in the reel for this one, did you? Well, in one take I did of this, the lid actually broke off. Right on camera. I was not expecting that. So I had to put a new lid on there. And what's the there, you ask? Well, you're looking at the Constant Gardener with Rachel Fiennes and Rachel Weisz. One of those I probably should be seeing. I looked at an ad at some digital newspaper ads for this movie on PDF files, which apparently touted as this great movie from 2005, one of the most worthwhile films of 2005, of the era when VHS was dying. So, should check it out at some point. This comes from Jumbo Video in Hanover, Ontario, and was released so late in the run of VHS that this actually has a print date, not a cartridge number on it. It's from December 14th, 2005, and this was released in January 2006. Now for the one Alliance Atlantis tape I have in the clamshell. Babar, Key and the Elephants, direct from theatrical release, which probably only occurred in Canada. Nirvana film. And this is from 2000, this tape. And has some random markings in the bottom and stickers that I'm gonna keep as is. Alright, here come the DVDs that I have on Alliance Atlantis. It's going to be mix and match because we tended to print some... Well, or did I? I don't know. This is a 2010 reprint, anyway, of a 2002 release of Austin Powers and Goldmember, the third Austin Powers film. And, yeah, it's got the French thing on the other side. I like putting these Alliance releases in transparent cases, as I said, because they had French things on the back of the inlay, which I always find interesting to preserve and visibly show in DVD cases. Here's the next one, After Alice, an obscure direct-to-video film from Kiefer Sutherland, that was released in 2003, which on DVD, that is, and incidentally released around the time that he became a pretty popular guy, thanks to the show 24. So, yeah, you can obviously tell what this was cashing on the popularity of. Well, the DVD release of this one, anyway. Another 2003 Alliance Atlantis release, Far From Heaven, which is meant to be one of the best films of the year, in which Mei Mei went crazy at a Four Town concert. I'll give it a watch at some point, and I hope you get the reference, because it's to a movie that's going to be in a theater at neighborhood theaters in February, and which you probably already saw on Disney Plus. And this has the original scene selection card, which is nice. And it just plays the regular Universal DVD Master when you put it in, so I'm not going to do any opening or other extracts from it. Here's Ella Enchanted. And this just has the American DVD, like the previous one, this just has the Canadian DVD Master, so I'm not... No, this just has the American DVD Master, there we go. So I'm not going to do the opening to it. Now this one has a uniquely Canadian master to it, so I'm going to do the opening to it at some point. Shaun of the Dead, which is meant to be a pretty nice, outrageous, funny horror comedy. I should have watched it this Halloween, and I didn't. But maybe next Halloween I will. It's a Rogue Pictures film, which is of note because at the beginning it has trailers for movies that are all from New Line. Oh, the irony. Here's Sean Penn in Milk, which is a great movie from 2008 rather. This is a 2009 release of it. Oh. Okay, so my phone just went to low battery and, yeah. Oh, there's the flash again. Yeah, I just plugged in the phone because it was getting, because it ran on low battery and it was getting too damn late at night to record much of anything in any light except phone's flashlight. So I had to go into the living room for the rest of this video. Anyway, back from there, we have Ghost of Girlfriend's Past with Matthew McConaughey in one of his last films before he became an activist, I think, or something. You know, one of the last New Line films released to Alliance before it before it folded into before New Line started releasing movies through Warner proper. Because of the failure of the Golden Compass and everything. Here's Pirate Radio. One boat, 8 DJs, no morals. And this is a disc from 2010. Insanely pleasurable, according to L. And this was the first explicitly Canadian DVD that I ever bought with my own money. I bought it in 2016 from PDQ Records, which is now gone. I bit the bullet. Here's another explicitly Canadian DVD. There's another Alliance Atlantis DVD that I have. Well, just a regular Alliance DVD after 2006 or 7. This is this is Crossing Over with Harrison Ford. It's a Weinstein Company film. I hope the Weinsteins didn't rape anybody during the production, especially since I'm told it wasn't a very good one of theirs. Here's another one. The kids are alright with Annette Bening and Julianne Moore and Mark Ruffalo and Mia Wasikowska and Josh Hutcherson. There we go. This is a release from 2010. I'm told it's another very good, another great movie. You should check it out. This actually has a nice bit of action when it opens. It's a laminated case. I put it in a laminated case that opens and stays open. And I think the charger unplugged itself for some reason. Alright, here's the next one. Greenberg, Greta Gerwig, Reese Ifans, and Jennifer Jason Leigh in it. And this is a Ben Stiller movie, I think. Noah Baumbach directed this movie. This is from 2010. And it's the property of Zip.ca. This actually has a Toyota commercial at the beginning. And I should have posted the opening to it for that. And here's the last of the Alliance. Second to last of the Alliance. Prematurely hit the pause button there, but here's a DVD I have. Second to last DVD I have on Alliance proper. 44-inch chest. From... what was the year on it? 2010. This is a British movie. And it doesn't have anything... it doesn't have a French thing on the back. So I just keep it in the black case. Because it doesn't have anything on the back of the inlay. Unfortunately. Most Alliance Lands things do. This one doesn't. This one doesn't either. Crash. Which is one of the... I think originally released by Maple Pictures. On DVD in Canada. This is a reprint on Alliance from 2011. And a bigger reprint on eOne. Come to think of it. Here's... Band Slam with Ali Mishalka, Vanessa Hudgens, Gabrielle Connell, and Lisa Kudrow. This is the ones I have on just eOne. This is a summer release from 2010. Released on behalf of Summit Entertainment. I did the opening to this one if you want to go check it out. Or did I? Here's a New Moon, Twilight Saga movie. I never got into the franchise, but I always pick up Canadian DVDs whenever, or at least think about buying Canadian DVDs whenever I buy one locally. And this is the 2-discer, double discer. Here's Ronnie Yee's Power Yoga, which is a pretty nondescript exercise video eOne did under license from Gayam Vivendi, which was the successor to Good Times Entertainment, which is a company that I like to refer to as Tone of Death Home Video. Here, because of what they have in the end. Good Times tapes have at the end. Here's Kiefer and Donald Sutherland in Forsaken. Western did together in 2016. That apparently was 2016 release thereof. 2010 Western they did together. That was apparently a selection at the Toronto International Film Festival. And now for the one and only American Entertainment 1 DVD that I have. This one is of Decoding Annie Parker with Samantha Morton and Helen Hunt. And also having Alice Eves, Rashida Jones, Aaron Paul, Marley Shelton, and Corey Stoll. Everyone thought they were crazy until they proved everyone wrong. Who are the they here? Oh, no. Apparently this was a winner of a number of different film festivals. And with a wonderfully nuanced performance from Samantha Morton, according to Bill Gooney-Coons in the Arizona Republic, which is the Phoenix paper that's sold all over this great state of Arizona. And here's some on Kaboom Entertainment, which Entertainment One distributed. This is Franklin and Friends. Or if you're French, it's Benjamin Itsusamis. Get it? Benjamin Franklin? Anyone? Anyway, I have some Chuppy and Banu DVDs in my collection. I'm down to 3 now. I lost a 4th one a long time ago, and I don't know where it went. But it's, here's one of the ones I still have. Chuppy and Banu. I love Banu. And these have an interesting quirk. So they have the Treehouse logo on the front. If you're buying the English copy, but if you open it up, they just have the Kaboom logo. And I've never heard of this franchise until after going to the Dollar Tree and buying some DVDs that I could find of it. But this, I think it must have been a big thing in Canada because there's at some point because there were like a whole bunch of DVDs from different years of this thing, different 2010s years of this. Here's another. There's Vroom Vroom Vroom, Dance, Sing, Play. This one's under Nelvana license. And, Evie! Wizard in Training, a Mike the Knight DVD. Mike the Knight was a show that was on Nick Jr. for a pretty long time over here. And this is a Quebec, printed for Quebec, I think. And from that stamp. And one more Chuppy Manu DVD. Rockin' Chuppy. This is from 2015. There you go. This does not have a distinctly French back cover, but it does have a thing from Sunwing.ca. Visit Chuppy and Manu in Paradise at Murmuries Resort. And, apparently they had a live show too? Oh. Must have been pretty big up there. But, I never heard, which is amazing because very few people in my neck of the woods ever even bring it up. Here's, last of the ones I have overall, which is 54. Film biopic on Studio 54. Was this meant to be any good? Apparently not, going by the scores that I looked up for this movie. But, 2015 release on Entertainment One, but it still uses... It uses, I think, a master consisting of the the last logo that Alliance used in its life, or a variation of it, plastering over what the Alliance logo this would have had originally. But everything else about this DVD is from the original release of it, which was from 1999, I think. Yeah. Anyway, Restwell Entertainment 1. I hope the assets and licenses that eOne handled enjoy their new home at Lionsgate. I'll see you in the next video.